Hi, this is a class on shoulder mobility. So if you're feeling a little bit tight and tense up in the shoulders, the traps and the chest, this is going to be a good class for you. So if you've got a strap or a belt or anything that you can use to spread the arms wide and move with, go grab that now. You can do this class seated on the mat like me, or you can do it sat in a chair. It really doesn't matter. So get yourself comfortable and we'll start. So we'll start by connecting to the breath. So if you are sat down, either in a chair or on the mat like me, take a nice deep inhale, close the eyes, and a big exhale through the mouth. Feel the sit bones anchored down into the support of the ground. And feel the inhale rise up the spinal column, through the neck and through the top of the head. Continue to take these big, nice, deep inhales through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Well done. On the next inhale, we're going to lift our shoulders all the way up to our ears, squeeze them up high, and then exhale through the mouth and relax the shoulders down. Well done. Another time. And again. Well done. Circle the shoulders backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the arms wide. Turn the palms down. And then turn the palms to the sky. Try to turn the hands all the way in, so the palms are to the sky, and then turn the hands all the way out, so the palms are to the sky. I continue this movement. And then start to lift the arms up to the sky while you continue to do this movement in the shoulders. When the hands come to the top, take a big inhale, reach all the way out through the fingertips, lift the pelvic floor, pull the navel in, lift the shoulders up towards the ears, and then as you exhale, drop everything down. Circle the shoulders back, 1, 2, 3, and then pull them forward, 1, 2, 3. Bring the hands out to the side and start to again turn the palms of the hands up towards the sky as you rotate the shoulders. When the hands come to the top, bring the hands into prayer. Inhale, reach all the way up through the fingertips, pelvic floor lifted, navel to spine, shoulders lifted. And as you exhale, bring the elbows down towards the hips and lift the chest up towards the sky. Inhale and round the hands forward. Chin comes into chest, navel into spine. Exhale and pull the elbows back. Lift the chest up, look to the sky. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, opening up. Continue this movement with the rhythm of the breath. And inhale, circle the hands up to the sky. Exhale, circle the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. So push the palms of the hands together. And as you inhale, pull the hands to the ground and lift the chest up. Slingshot the heart up to the sky. And then as you exhale, curl the chin into the chest and round all the way forward. Maybe your head can touch the ground, maybe it can't. At the same time, pull the hands up higher towards the sky. Inhale, come forward, let the head guide the way. So the forehead comes first, then the nose, then the chin, then the chest, then circle the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, bring the hands behind the back, fingertips facing forward, bend the elbows, and inhale, push the chest up. So if you're on a chair here, hold on to the side of the chair and then push your chest up. and then come to a straight spine. Take your strap, and we're going to open the strap or the belt, whatever you've got, to a distance that's large enough that you can move the hands behind the back without bending the elbows. So we try and keep some tension. Okay, so find the right distance with the strap, and we'll use the exhale to take the stretch. So inhale, we'll lift up. When you start to feel it's a little bit tight, we'll use exhale to move them back. Inhale up, maybe exhale, they come forward. So you can start to move quicker now. Just bring some lubrication into the joints, create some fluid through movement, breaking up all the fascia. Well done. Okay, so now we're a little bit more up, and maybe you can make this space a little bit smaller so you can feel the stretch as you move it overhead. Inhale up, exhale, back. Inhale up, exhale forward. If it becomes easier, you can start to move a bit quicker. Well done. And then bring the hands up. This time we're going to shorten the strap. Bring your right elbow up to the sky and bring the hand between your shoulder blades. The other hand grabs the strap, and then as you push the elbow up to the sky, so lift the shoulder up, you push the other arm back. Now, be careful now that you're not like bringing it out to the side or trying to hide it behind the back. So push up through the elbow and reach back through the bottom hand. So try to keep the chest not too open. Now we're isolating this movement into the shoulders. So make sure the ribs don't flare out. So the ribs are kind of tucked in, knitted in. And then we'll change the hand. So the other elbow hand comes between the shoulder blades, but also it pushes up to lift up the shoulders. And the bottom hand pushes back and hides behind the back. So my chest is not flaring out, I'm knitting my ribs in. And I'm connecting to the breath. Well done, lift the arms up. And we're just going to swap elbows up. Hand comes down, up. Hand comes down. Well done. And then move the strap to the side. Pull the shoulders back. Bring the right arm in front of you and then hold on to the elbow with the left elbow. And then bring the right arm behind you and take hold of the elbow with the hand and pull it more to the side. If you can't take the elbow, take the wrist or wherever you can get up the arm. And we'll swap and do the other side, seeing as we're already backwards. And then pull the elbow, left elbow now towards the right side. And then cross the right arm in front of the chest and take hold of the elbow with the right elbow. Squeeze it in tight. Well done. Circle the arms behind the back now. And the first option, we're going to just take hold of, maybe you've got the wrists, maybe you can get the elbows. More advanced, we're going to put our hands in prayer and then move the hands between the shoulder blades and push the palms of the hands together. Try to get the hands as far up the shoulder blades as you can. Then we're going to fold forward. So if you're on your chair, your stomach's coming towards your thighs. And inhale, rise up. Again, let the head come first, forehead, nose, chin, chest, and circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, open the elbows, lift the chest high. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open up, elbows come down towards the hips, chest lifts high, squeeze the waist, and reach forward, navel to spine, chin to chest. Move with the breath. Well done. Inhale and raise the hands all the way up. And exhale, open the arms parallel and bring the right arm forward and then the left arm comes on top of it. So you cross at the elbows. So first option, we're just going to put the backs of the hands together. If that's okay and you can go further, we'll bring the right hand forward towards the face, move it towards the right side, and then bring the left hand into a prayer so the palms of the hands touch. Now, keep the elbows in line with the shoulders and push the elbows forward. You'll feel now the stretch in the rhomboids at the back of the shoulder blades, so breathe into that space. And then inhale, lift the hands up to the sky, look towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring the elbows down towards the ground, towards the belly button. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, elbows to the ground, to the belly button. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming to neutral. And opening the elbows, arms in cactus, lifting the chest high, look to the ceiling. And then we're going to cross now, arms parallel. So the left hand comes under and the right arm crosses over, cross at the elbows. First option, backs of the hands together. Second option, bring the left hand towards the face, move the left hand towards the left, and then bring the right hand to touch. Bring the elbows parallel with the shoulders, push the elbows forward, feel the stretch between the shoulder blades, breathe into that area. Then inhale, lift the elbows. And the chin to the sky. Exhale, the elbows come down to the ground. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, come up to parallel. Open the arms and circle them down onto the knees. Well done. Inhale, reach up, reach high. Look to the sky. Exhale, bring your left hand onto the right knee and then bring your right hand behind you. So you can keep the hand to the ground or you can circle the hand inside, behind the back and inside of the left thigh. If you have your hand here, pull the hand on the thigh to open the back shoulder and try to make your shoulders in line. So as we inhale, imagine the spine's getting long, the neck's growing long, the crown of the head's reaching towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, we can maybe make the twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And then exhale, change sides. So again, left hand this time to the back of the body or inside of the right thigh. If you have the thigh, grip on the thigh and then pull the left shoulder further towards the back. Inhale, create space between all the vertebrae, and exhale, take the twist. Well done. Inhale, reach the hands up. And as you exhale, we're going to come onto hands and knees. So if you're on the mat, we're going to come onto hands and knees. But if you're on the chair, you're going to come against a wall. So our hands and knees, I'll describe first. We keep the knees and the hips in line. Walk the hands forward and bring the forehead to the ground. Maybe when the elbows come down, forearms come down, you can bring the nose or the chin or the chest all the way down. Okay, so keeping the knees and the hips in line, squeeze the inner thighs together. Put the press at the wall. We want to make sure that we're about 1.5 foot away from the wall with our feet under our hips. Walk the hands up the wall and then bring the forearms down, forehead. Then try come onto the nose, the chin or the chest. The hips push back and the thighs squeeze together. Breathe here. Well done. And then push into the hands and we'll come onto the stomach. So again, I'll describe the floor posture first. We pull the shoulders back, the elbows are under the shoulders, the chest comes forward and the head pushes back. The chin's parallel to the ground. Push into the toes and lift the kneecaps. And feel a slight activation in the sit bones in the booty. The Sphinx at the wall, we want to be a little bit closer, maybe just about 1 foot distance from the wall. Get the elbows and the shoulders in line. And then we're dipping the hips down towards the wall. Keep the sit bones firm, the bum firm, and pull the elbows down. The elbows don't move, but we feel like we're pulling them down. And the chest reaches up towards the sky. Breathe nicely here. Well done. And then lie onto the ground. We'll bring our right cheek to the ground. Open the right arm in line with the shoulder and bring the left hand to the ground, the fingertips pushing down and the elbow in line with the wrist. We're going to roll onto our right hip and bring the left foot behind us. So here we stay here and breathe, feeling the chest push towards the ground. Or you can bring the hand behind the back, the left hand, and it rests on the back. Or maybe you can reach towards the fingertips and take hold of the fingertips if your shoulders are really open. Same posture at the wall. This time we come super close to the wall. So we open the right arm, the shoulder and the wrist are in line. Bring the right cheek to touch the wall and the left fingertips onto the wall. And then roll on to your right hip. Just imagine it's just the same as you're on the ground. Push into the fingertips to feel more stretch. Or bring the hand behind the body. Breathe here. And remember, this is the same for the other side. So you'll simply swap sides. Well done. come on to the stomach, and we'll do the other side. So the left hand is in line with the left shoulder, the left cheek is down, right fingertips push down, elbow and wrist in line, push onto the left hip, bring the right foot behind you. So keep pushing into the fingertips, or bring the right hand behind the back, let it rest on the sacrum, or try and take hold of the fingertips if you feel more open. And here, like, open the top shoulder. Well done. And roll back onto the stomach. Now we're going to do the same, but with the arm at 90 degrees. So the shoulder and the elbow and the wrist make a right angle. So the right cheek is down, the left arm is in a right angle. Come onto the fingertips on the left hand, and again roll onto the right hip. So the more that you push into the fingertips now on the left hand, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. And come onto the stomach. And we'll do the other side. So left arm in a right angle, right fingertips down, left cheek down, push into the right fingertips, roll onto the left hip. Well done. Roll onto the stomach. Again, if you're at the wall, you're now facing the wall, and we're going to bring the left hand towards the right side of the mat. Now, the closer they are to the shoulders, the more intense the stretch is going to be. If you're leaving more space, it's going to be less intense. So find the amount of stretch that you need, and then cross the right arm over the left, and then let the chin rest on the upper arms. Push in to the right hand now, and then slide the left hand out to bring the left arm over the right, and drop the chin onto the arms. Slowly lifting up, and we're going to push back to seated. So you can come and sit back on your chair if you're on the chair. And now we're going to take our strap one last time. So you might not need the strap, but you might need the strap. So we're going to have the strap behind the back, and so we'll start with the right arm. So the right hand is coming down the back and taking hold of the strap. And then the left hand, palm is facing outwards. It's coming up the back, and we're going to take hold of the strap or the belt, whatever you've got. And now we're just going to keep trying to walk the fingertips towards each other. Maybe you've got the fingertips. So we'll stay wherever you're at your maximum, and feel that the top arm pushes further up at the same time as the bottom elbow drags further down. So there's like two opposite directions of energy moving. I don't know, swap. So we're wearing the strap like a bag, and now the left hand is coming down in between the shoulder blades, and the right palm of the hand faces back and moves up to take hold of the strap. And you just walk your hands as close as you can. And we stay here, we breathe, we push the top elbow, which is the left elbow now, further up, and we drag the right arm further down. Well done, and relax the strap. Lift the shoulders up, and then exhale, drop them down. One more time. And then circle the shoulders back, and circle the shoulders forward. Inhale, reach the hands out to the sky. Turn the hands in as we bring the hands under each other, like we're doing a figure eight, and then turn them out. And we're gonna keep on doing this movement and circle the arms all the way up to the sky, and then all the way down. So let the arms have some kind of buoyancy, like they're moving by themselves. Well done. And then exhale, bring the elbows in, reach forward, navel to spine, and then bring the hands into prayer in center. Thanks for practicing with me. I hope you get some freedom and movement in your shoulders. Have a nice day.